Hello again, Traumateers. Happy Mother's Day! So I'm gonna be really interested to watch all the other videos because I had a really hard time coming up with this one. I thought, oh yeah, mothers, great! And then I kept coming up with fathers, the Keith Marses and the Sandy Cohens, but I couldn't come up with very many mothers, and I realized that might be a flaw in fiction, or at least my fictional worlds. They're either dead or they suck, or they're just not present in the story. So who I did come up with, number one is Ma Ingalls, because Little House on the Prairie, this series is the book series I credit for getting me into reading when I was a kid. I remember sitting in our big recliner and reading about Jack the dog and living on the prairie and all the wild, it just, something about it drew me in, and I got emotional and I was into it and I was freaking out, and it was the first book I can remember really doing that with, somewhere in elementary school. So Ma is awesome. She is, a product of her time. There's some, as I'm doing a reread, which is why she was first on my mind. There's some bigotry against Native Americans, which is a little, unattractive Ma there. But aside from all of that, she's awesome. She takes care of the house, and oh God, that sounds so... I just mean she's very capable, and that she surprises me as I'm reading, and she does a lot of other things. When Pa's not around, she'll get the gun off the wall and sit by the door and, watch for the wolves. So she surprised me a little. I don't remember all that to her. I was probably more focused on Laura and on Pa growing up. But as I'm rereading, she's cool. She stands up to Pa when she doesn't want to move anymore, and she says, "No way, we're done." So, and she was always there for Laura, and she was always so capable. I don't know if any of you read The Long Winter. I'm sure some of you have. And she, makes some food out of nothing, essentially, and it just blows me away, because I don't know if I could be that capable of something yet. But now, no, I have no skills like that. So she was the first one I thought of, and the series just holds such a special place in my heart, so I wanted to bring it up. What else? Oh, and then I also thought of, speaking of Sandy Cohen, I thought of Kirsten. Probably because of the recaps. I've been thinking about her a lot, and as I rewatched the series, when I was in middle school, high school, when the OC was on, I didn't particularly like Kirsten. She was always, kind of a... I don't know exactly what it was, but I didn't hate Kirsten, but wasn't drawn to her the way I was drawn to Marissa and the boys and Sandy. And during this rewatch, man, she is my favorite character. She is she kicks all kind of ass, and she doesn't take crap, and she's a great mom to those boys, and puts up with Sandy, who I didn't realize could be kind of a pain sometimes. Rachel, Rebecca. So I really, really appreciate her this time around, and I think she's funny, and she's always got a glass of wine in her hand, which is awesome until it's not awesome, which I don't think I'm spoiling, because I think we've gotten there in the recaps. But she is strong, and I hate that word, but she's awesome, is what I'm trying to say. So those were the only two I could really come up with. I'm probably going to be horrified when I watch the other videos and someone else came up with something really awesome. But those were my two. Those are the two I thought of. So I'm excited to watch all the others. And thanks again, and bye.